I'm new on the scene. I don't remember. I wasn't around in the 80s and 90s. I grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They took one look at me down there and said, you need to get out of the Bible Belt, and I agreed. So here I am in New York City 35 years later, and this is home. I was part of the big drag boom and the club kids, and basically, this is a forgotten New York City, but there were massive clubs, and we were paid just to show up, sometimes to perform and hand out drink tickets. But when you've got clubs like the Limelight, the Palladium was even bigger, Tunnel, I mean, there were 50 of us hired to give out drink tickets and host.
We got a dynamite show for you. The Pyramid put on Woodstock every year just because there are so many housewives and children that can't always make it to the nightclub.
Woodstock sprang from the Pyramid Club where I worked throughout the 80s. The 80s were a very dark time because AIDS was just devastating to the gay community. So my goal was to put a smile on people's face.
You're on drag race till you sashay away.
My roommate was RuPaul in Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah, he's a trailblazer for drag, that's for sure. Before RuPaul, the mainstream drag were things like Tootsie, where the drag queen is forced to do drag because, as in Tootsie's case, he can't get work as a male actor. Or Some Like It Hot, where they're escaping from the military. RuPaul is giving you, I'm fabulous, I do this because I do it well and you're gonna love it, and turns out she was right.
I got money. Ooh, money. I got money.
I've been a full-time drag queen for 4 years now. I was actually raised Mormon. I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. This like fringe feather moment, sensible cocktail dress. There's all this different hair. I can be essentially any woman I want to be, any day. This is like an old school drag secret, but it's like instant facelift. When you decide to be a drag queen and you tell your family, it's kind of like you got to come out of the closet again. Because first you tell them like, hey, mom, dad, I'm gay. And then you got to tell them, hey, mom, dad, I'm gonna dress up like a woman and dance around for other people and make them happy. 3 pairs of fishnets, hip pads, butt pads, 2 pairs of Spanx. I started drag because I started with theater. I was so sick of doing shows that I couldn't relate with. Like, I wanna create my own art and like have my own narrative and decide what I'm gonna wear and be my own artistic director. I'm a representative to so many other people, to Polynesian Mormon kids that wanted to dress up like girls and prance around the house because they were actually really good at it. I was meant to be a drag queen, and I'm a good one.
My advice for young, up-and-coming drag performers is quit if you're pretty or thin or young, because I don't need the competition.
Yeah. Yes.
Stay away.